Hey there, it is Unit 2, Week 2. You are halfway, or at least by Wednesday, you're going to be halfway there to becoming an absolute gratitude expert. Well on your way. So this week we're going to really look at the neuroscience of gratitude practicing. And the idea here is that it's not just a 5-minute, 3-minute, 30-second activity that one does, and because of that the mood gets changed. What we're going to look at is how the brain actually really does change due to consistent gratitude practices. So that idea of what the research is showing us is that we can carve out new neural pathways in the brain that influence and naturally create optimistic thinking due to these strategic practices. One of the things that you're going to do is you're going to start working on creating a TED Talk. You've seen plenty of TED Talks in school, I'm sure, and so now will be your chance to be the expert. And one thing that a student did last semester that worked so well is that she created a Loom, which allows you to show a PowerPoint and your head is like in a little round circle on the screen. It's really easy to download on your computer. And by using the Loom, she had her talking points in the PowerPoint, and it made it very engaging. It was so well done. So I highly recommend considering that, because you will need to speak very specifically to the neuroscience during your TED Talk, because that's what you're an expert on. And so you might want some notes with you. Okay, one of the things I challenge you with as you're getting ready for this is go deep with your research, right? This is a time to challenge yourself. And one of the ways I recommend doing this is if you go to this Science of Greater Good website and you research from there. What I like about that website is they'll give you an article that gives a brief overview, pretty basic overview of a research study, but they always link the research studies in. So then you can go to the actual research and give yourself the opportunity to read real research, which is going to help you hopefully think deeper about these experiences. So you do have a Zoom coming up. This isn't a totally engaged, difficult Zoom. This is going to be a brainstorming Zoom, because one of the things that you're also going to do in the last week of this particular unit is you are going to become the researcher and the researchee as you commit yourself to a week-long gratitude practice that you'll do every day for a week. And so the idea with the Zoom is that you're going to brainstorm different practices that you might commit to, and then you're also going to think about during the Zoom is you're going to talk about, like, okay, this is the time of day I'm going to do it, this is how I'm going to chart it, this is how I'm going to follow it. And the idea is that because of the Zoom, you're going to go in with a very clear idea of how to make this successful. As you are learning, when there's a Zoom up ahead, go ahead, scroll ahead, just go ahead and try to get in touch with your group, set a time. If somebody's not responding, it's okay to go ahead and meet without them. That's, we can't, that's their choice, right? They'll lose the points, but that's okay. If they realize later that they are regretting missing out, then they can try to look for other groups that haven't met yet and join in those. So that's just how we will be mindful of that moving forward. Remember to contribute to the Hangout. We're having a hard time for some reason this semester getting that going, but that's how we build community, so it's very important. And remember, this week we're just going to keep going back to the same one. And so let me know if you have any questions about that. And finally, as we are going, into this week, and you're going to twist me a question, and I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about the question. Okay, I got it. So Mardi Gras in New Orleans is such a huge deal, and we have not had Mardi Gras in 2 years because of the pandemic, and we're having it this year, for better or for worse, we're having it. And what people love about it, what I love about it is, you've got your idea of what it is that you see on TV, but it's actually in different parts of the city, it's experienced different. And in the area where we like to enjoy it, it's a lot of families, it's a lot of music, it's a lot of food, it's a lot of creative costumes, and people just on the streets. And so people will be in the neutral ground of an avenue, and they'll set up barbecue pits and tables and chairs, and people will just sit out for like 12 hours picnicking and listening to music and cooking, and so it's a lot of fun. It's the best of our community because people from so many diverse backgrounds come together and just enjoy these times. So it goes on this weekend, next weekend, and then it starts the following Wednesday and goes from Wednesday till Tuesday. This city likes to have a good time. And so that is something about my community that I enjoy and that I am proud of. So I would love to hear from you. What in your community gives you a real sense of connection and sense of pride? What do you enjoy doing in your community? Can't wait to find out. Have a great day.